The Carolina Pro Football Report, presented by National PAL. Support National PAL at nationalpal.org. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the post-game edition of the Carolina Pro Football Report on ADSN. I'm Kevin Tolbert. The Atlanta Falcons have just fallen to your Carolina Panthers 19-13 here at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium today, but it's been all about building a new identity and playing as a team.
Well, I think they're happy, because they won, and I think because it was a team win, right? I don't know if you noticed on the sidelines during the game, like when the offense was up, our defense was standing up. I said, like, hey, we're not at our identity, like we got to develop it, right? And I mean that. So, like, I think I've known, hey, this is what I want us to look like.
We went out there and played well. Like I said, we played complementary football. Defense did it there, offense did their thing, but we got to play like this every week. It can't be, even if it's one guy or one side down, other side up. We got to pick up each other and really support each other. I think what you guys probably didn't notice is when the offense was on the field, the defense was up, and when the defense was on the field, the offense was up. That's big, and that's what we got to build this culture around and be that brotherhood.
The Panthers stayed committed to the run game today for sure. 47 rushes for 203 yards on the ground today for the Carolina Panthers, so really looked good there. Matt Rule couldn't be more excited about it.
Now I don't know if it's always going to be 46 runs, but I want it to be in the 30s. I think I've always kind of said, hey, you need to run the ball 30 times. And I think what it did for our defense today was even when it was 4, 5, 6 plays, even if it's a field goal, man, they have a chance to regroup, and we can play to our strength,
Whether I get the ball 2 times, or I get it 3 times, 30 times, 100 times, whatever coach needs of me, I'll do. Praying Christian comes back as soon as possible. Obviously, you want Christian on the field anytime you can, special player. But whether, I get 2 yards, two carries off Christian, whether we split it, don't matter. As long as we win, that's all I'm focused on.
I will say I thought Chuba ran hard. Royce did some really good things. And then Amir, like I said, he was a jolt for us today. And it's a shame that 1 third down got called back because I think he's got something to him that even the third down conversion, those are the routes we usually run with Christian. And I think Sam's developing a really nice rapport with Amir. So whenever Christian comes back, it's just, another premier. He's a premier talent to go along with a bunch of other guys that are figuring it out.
Things did get really chippy on the field after a really hard Robbie Anderson hit. But both teams were able to be parted and get back to the action. But it turned up the intensity for the Carolina Panthers. And at the end of it all, Shaq Thompson, interception. Gilmore, interception. The defense ramped up today, and it was all about the complementary football they've been trying to get established since these last 4 losses. But now it's turned into a win.
We just got to take this win. We got to know how it feels again just to win. We lost 3 games in a row, so be it. But we starting this winning streak now. How we practice this week has to go like that every other week. So every week we got to go out there and practice with this intensity and have that chip on our shoulder that nobody's going to respect us.
I said, man, just continue to let it, like, those guys are going to have fun. They're going to go out there and get the opportunities. But, like I said, this is one game. We understand that. But these are the things that we have to remember every week.
But if anyone needs to be applauded today for their efforts, it would have to be kicker Zane Gonzalez. He's made 4 field goals that kept the game close for the Carolina Panthers, and that made the difference in today's game.
When you look at it, it's a game of inches. And Zane putting those points on the board for us kept us in it. We wouldn't have converted or finished those drives in that way. We wouldn't have been able to win the game.
It just feels good just going out there doing my job. It was a big week for the team. We wanted to go out there and get the win. So anytime you're indoors, you get an opportunity for long kicks. You kind of got to try to take advantage of those. And like I said, just kind of going out, had a great week of practice, go out there and just hit the ball, put a good swing on it, and put points on the board for the team. And today was one of those games where every point mattered, so I didn't want to be the reason why we were come up short or whatever it may be. So just doing my job.
Well, that'll do it for this quick post-game edition of the Pro Football Report on ADSN. As I said, the Panthers 19-13 over the Atlanta Falcons. 53rd time's the charm. We'll see you next time. The National Police Athletic and Activities League helps support the mission of kids, cops, and communities. nationalpal.org.